So Alan Smart is a community first responder in the Fleet and SECAmb scheme. Alan became a community first responder in August 2013 after he took early retirement, and he wanted to do something different, give himself a new challenge, give something back to his community, do a volunteering role, and also put his 35 years experience as a volunteer officer with St John Ambulance to good use. So I think becoming a CFR for Alan was quite a natural step, and he's made a big difference. Since Alan became a community responder, he quickly established himself as a very active member of the scheme. One incident in particular that it stands out is that Alan successfully was involved in the successful resuscitation of a 52-year-old male who collapsed in a social club and suffered a cardiac arrest. Alan assisted the crews on scene, and after 7 shocks with a defibrillator, the patient luckily stabilised and was able to be conveyed to hospital, where he made a full recovery. But Alan really assisted and helped the crews out on that job. He's always got a good set of clinical observations, good assessment within his scope of practice, and always just has the situation under control. I don't think I've ever can think of a time where I've backed Alan up on an emergency where he's not got the situation under control or worked out what's going on. Alan consistently provides a huge number of hours of on-call time. I think to date he has responded to well over 2,000 emergencies and provides thousands upon thousands of time on call, day in, day out. And he's really got to know the crews really well. He's well loved by all the crews. He's really sort of helped shape the image of CFRs, building a good relationship up. He also helps train members of the community with CPR and use of an AED. He's a British Heart Foundation trainer, and he does that in his own time. He's now trained about 600 members of the Fleet and SECAmb community in CPR, so that's 600 people who otherwise wouldn't have known how to do CPR, or certainly wouldn't have been confident enough to be able to provide a good level of care before an ambulance arrives. So that's 600 people who could potentially save a life thanks to Alan. He also really goes the extra mile as well. Something that really stands out, which really kind of helped me decide that I wanted to nominate Alan for the award, was that I remember in a heatwave last year, he kept a stock of cold drinks in his car to give to the crews, just for when they had a spare moment. The crews, when they were exhausted and in a really hot weather and wearing a very warm uniform, I know that was much appreciated. He did that in his own time, out of his own pocket, and I know that was really appreciated by the crews, and it just goes to show his sort of kindness and commitment to his colleagues. It's really great just to be able to recognise everything that he does, and just wanted to say a massive thank you for all his hard work, and just remind him that he's really appreciated by his colleagues and the trust, but most importantly our patients, who I know are really grateful for his efforts and his patient care.